Hello there, Dan here again, and I'm making another little Minecraft video. Now what I thought I'd do on this one is go back and have a look at a very old version of Minecraft. In fact, this is Minecraft Indev, which I think dates back from February 23rd, 2010. And I've got this version by using the MC Nostalgia application, which I think is available on the Minecraft forums. And just taking the whatever the current version of Minecraft I had at the time. I think I did this about 3 or 4 months ago. So I rolled Minecraft back to all previous levels, previous versions, and saved all the different jar files, and sort of I can chop and change and go back and forwards as what I like. So this is Minecraft Indev from just over 2 years ago. It's mid-March 2012 as I'm doing this. So this was from towards the end of February 2010. And obviously there's a few changes even on the main screen. There's just new level, load level. Now there's no automatic saving in this version. You've got to manually save and reload your levels. This play tutorial level, I've no idea if that's ever worked. It was always greyed out. Options, music and sound, there's no sliders, it's just straightforward on or off. I'll have the FPS on because you can just see how well my computer runs this very old version of Minecraft. Render distance far. View bobbing, I always have that off. I've never liked the view bobbing. Difficulty is, you know, as before. Controls, now there's some new controls in here. I don't know if they actually work or not. Save location, you press return, and load location is R. And I've manually changed the inventory that was initially defaulted to I. I've changed that back to the standard of E because I've just got used to it by now. So, generate new level. Now then, we have different types of worlds: island, floating, flat, and inland. Now, flat is very much like the modern Flatlands version. I quite like the floating one, and I'm going to go for deep island, deep floating world. Might as well just go for normal because I'm not going to get a chance to explore all of it. I'll do some different ones with different themes. So I'll show you Paradise for now, and we'll have a look at a Hell world a little bit later. So create. Now I played this version a little bit last night, and one thing I've discovered about it is it's actually quite hard to stay alive. I found myself generating lots and lots of different worlds and not really getting very far in any of them. I think Minecraft might have just crashed, you know. No, what I had to do was just stop the recorder, stop Fraps for a second, and then restart it. So in this version of Minecraft, what we start with is a little wooden hut with a stone floor and a couple of torches. But you've got to be very careful as you come out of here, because I have generated a world where there was absolutely nothing outside the front door. Now then, there's no sneaking in this version of Minecraft. If I hold the shift key down, absolutely nothing happens. So it's very difficult to build out over the edge without falling off. It can be done, but you have to be very careful. Doesn't that look pretty? So let's see if we can find what do we need to find? We need to find a tree first, don't we? That's always a standard thing to start off with. And as you can see, it's already generating some skeletons. And a creeper over there, okay. Let's just wait for them to disappear. I do not need the creeper to blow me up before I've even started. And of course it's generated these mobs because of the the shadows from the higher islands. Let's get rid of him. Get rid of him. Okay. Yeah, shadows from the higher islands, and obviously that reduces the light level enough for it to be dark enough to generate mobs, or enemy mobs anyway. So we've always got to be aware of skeletons and zombies and creepers, even in daylight. So a lot of the standard game. One thing I have noticed again, leaves decay a lot faster than in modern versions. So let's just get let's get some standard bits and pieces together here. I think coal is still available on these worlds, but you have to dig down quite a fair bit to find it. Now when you open the inventory, there's this little blue shadow or whatever on the blue tin on the screen, which got removed in future versions. That's quite interesting, I thought. Right, so again, no shift click to generate everything. So let's go and get some cobble. Generated some skeletons over there. Alright, let's do a little bit of digging down and see if we can find some materials to build with. Now, finding coal on this island has proved to be rather difficult, so I may end up having to pause the recording at night time and restart it again once day comes up, because I don't think there is exposed coal, or anywhere near as much exposed coal as there is in future worlds. So we can try and build up to that island. I mean, there are other floating islands below as well. See, there's a skeleton down there. And you've just got to be very, very careful not to fall off the edge. So the monsters are all generating out in the darkness, and they're all getting killed as I entice them out into the daylight. Okay, that's fair enough. Now I can't see nothing down there at all. See, it's very easy to get blown off course. I think I'm going to need to build a wall, a nice sort of safety wall. The only problem is that my spawn hut is in a little bit of a dark area here as well, so I could find myself in trouble there as well. Now then, let's do a little bit of digging around. I think what I've got to do is borrow the torches out of the hut. Let's take those, and let's see if we can find something useful. What we've found down there is a little bit of a cave, I think. Oh no, it's just dark. of open space. Just plug my headphones in. Now I can't change the volume level on the music, and one thing I did notice actually, I don't know if it's still true in this version. Yeah, the music fades out when you get to the edge. And it fades back in when you get to the middle. And it fades out again when I get to the edge. It's pitch black round here. Now then, there may be a little bit of a bug in the program, but if you... well, there probably is, it's probably riddled with bugs, this version, this very old version. If you remove a block of sand or gravel that isn't supported by anything, then a whole section of it disappears. So you can be quite happily building down to a floating sand island and then discover that it just isn't there at all. Now that one stayed because there was a block underneath it, but if I get rid of this one, the whole thing disappears. So that's something to be aware of. I believe there are spiders in this version as well, although I haven't seen any yet. But certainly on this floating island thing, it's quite difficult to actually gather enough resources, mainly because of the scarcity of coal, and it's very difficult to... I mean, I think I made a normal inland version of the world last night, and I did dig down and I found quite a bit of coal. But let's build myself a standard staircase mine going down. Now again, what I need to do is just keep reusing the same two torches over and over again. Where's the other torch? There's one. And there's two. So, although a lot of the game, obviously this is quite an early development version of it, and this is before the infinite map generation was in place, so that was called Indev, for infinite. So this was just Indev, which was obviously just short for in development. I mean, it's amazing. Oh, there's a little bit of iron down there. Okay. I wonder if there's any coal down there as well. I'm going to need to head back to the top and make some more. Make some more tools, I think. So there's a little bit of iron. Let's see. Oh, we can't smelt it because we haven't got any coal. Right, let's head back to the top kind of guess where we're going here. So we need a little bit more of that. Where am I going? Down here. Be very careful not to fall off, because if you do, then you're a goner. And in fact, at this stage, what I'm going to do is save level. I'm going to click save file. Now this opens up a Windows dialog box where I can type in the name of the level, Dan Indev, save, and then it saves it to a .mc level file on my hard drive. I can't see any coal at all. Okay, well, maybe there isn't so much coal down here, but what I will need to do, let me show you a little bit about how easy or difficult it is to build a bridge. Let's say we wanted to get to one of the other islands. Let's get back up to the top out here first. Now the sounds, again, I think the sounds in Minecraft are held in external files. They're not in the actual jar file. Ooh. Right, he's probably... No. Ah, a bit of coal! Yay, thank you, Creeper! Ha ha ha. Right, now we're motoring.